Hello, beautiful intelligent souls. Welcome to today's reading. This is going to be for December, what's coming your way. We have pile number 1, the Lapis Lazuli, pile number 2, Opal, pile number 3, pink Rhodonite, and pile number 4, blue Angelite. So I'd like to give a little bit of energy updates. And for this December, I am feeling a lot of energy being released. We have a lot of retrogrades that have ended, Neptune being the last one to end, and that's going to end November 29th. So there are going to be a huge weight off of our shoulders. I feel like we're really going to start seeing things more clearly. The veil's going to be breaking, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be more heart-centered and also connecting to their higher selves. So this December is going to be ruled by Sagittarius, which is all about higher power, higher selves. It's all about philosophy, travel, movement. So really understanding ourselves is going to be very powerful during this December, because we're going to be ending an annual cycle. Every year we enter a new cycle in terms of our calendar year. So it's really important to embrace that cycle and take what you've learned this year and grow into next year. That's what December represents. It represents a huge internal transition, and you can choose to grow or you can choose to look back in your past. So this December you're being very encouraged to see things very clearly and allow yourself to break any ideals that in the past year have not helped you grow. It's time to really move forward into this transition. So I'm excited to give you this reading. Let's go ahead and go forward. Hello, pile number 1, the Lapis Lazuli pile. So what I'm feeling with this crystal is this year you went through a lot of transitions. I feel like you really ascended, your soul really found itself. I feel like you really went within and you connected to this transcendent spirit that you are able to be whatever's happening, the chaos, the interruptions. I feel like you're able to really be yourself and really bring this authenticity. So this December you have the energy of the Ace of Cups, which is all about love and self-love and giving love to others and accepting love, because there's a lot of new opportunities and new love and friendships that want to come your way this December. So I feel like you really took the time to go within, is what I was feeling with the Lapis Lazuli, and now you're being encouraged to come out and allow yourself to show your colors to the world, show your brightness to the world, and allow yourself to be a magnet for beautiful things to happen. I feel like sometimes you doubt your beauty, and Spirit's reminding me how beautiful you are, especially when you come from your heart and you're heart-centered. I feel like you don't realize how much you illuminate the room when you smile. So we're gonna move into your tarot cards, pile number 1. We have the 9 of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the 10 of Swords, and we have the King of Wands in reverse. So what I'm feeling with you guys is you guys have a lot of anxiety. I feel like there was a lot of roles or figures in your life in the past that put a lot of pressure on you, or you may have just put a lot of pressure on yourself. And I think that kind of accountability, it takes a lot of maturity. So what I'm feeling from you is a huge sense of maturity. And in the beginning of December, I feel like you're really going to be breaking down walls and barriers that you didn't even realize were there. Some walls are beautiful, some walls are built by flowers, you know, they don't all have to be made of spikes. So really make sure that you're viewing the world with that delicate perspective from that heart center, because there's opportunities with this Wheel of Fortune coming through that want to come your way. All right, we have 4 different signs that come through with the Wheel of Fortune. We have Taurus, we have Leo, Scorpio, and there's another fixed sign. I think it could be Aquarius. So know that these could also represent the 4 archangels. You could be very close to angels. So really allow yourself to release whatever skin, whatever you've grown out of, and make sure that you're accepting divine grace in your life. You're accepting support. You don't have to hold everything like inside, is what I'm hearing, because we have this 10 of Swords coming through, which is all about ending. So you're going to really end things that don't matter for you anymore. You're going to really enter 2021 with this fresh new start, because you chose yourself with this Ace of Cups. You chose to love and to surrender to love, so that you can release whatever the end of December has to bring. You know, I feel like there's going to be a lot of pressure in your career and your work, so really making sure to take time for yourself and to nurture yourself is important. Spirit wants me to remind you. And we have the King of Wands in reverse, which is just letting you know that if you don't take time for yourself, if you don't take time to nurture your spirit, you're going to lack creativity, you're going to lack inspiration, and you're going to lack self-motivation. So it's really important for you not to limit your sacral energy and really make sure that you are expressing yourself and you're expressing what you want to come your way, because there's a lot of divine grace that wants to come your way. So Spirit's reminding you for this 2021 to practice manifestation techniques, to write things down, to set goals, and to really align yourself to what it is you want and desire, because there's divine grace that wants to come your way. You got the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot of anxiety that you have around you, that you are the one that you're producing. So recognize you can choose to produce anxiety or produce this energy of humility, this energy. When I see the Ten of Swords, I see humility. I see someone who has been stabbed in the back so many times but can still come forward no matter what interruptions are happening. They're still able to be themselves, and I think that's beautiful. So we have the Emperor coming through, very strong masculine energy coming through in this pile. We have the King of Cups in reverse, strong masculine energy, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. So I'm definitely feeling career. I was talking about career, a lot of pressure in your career life. So, you know that that's normal. When you see this, you don't have to be getting nervous because you're someone who does have a little bit of anxious energy. That is something that is because you aren't taking the time to just sit with yourself and just allow yourself to laugh. Things don't have to be so serious all the time. With the Emperor coming through 2020, that's what that represents, was a time for you to really break walls. I feel like break barriers between you and love and whatever it is that you love. Make sure that you're being passionate in your daily living, because that's going to really help you manifest. You're someone who's going to be able to give to a lot of people with this King of Cups energy. There's going to be a lot of people that want to give to you, especially mid-December or even around the holidays. I feel like there's a lot of people around you that are going to give to you that you didn't expect. And make sure that you don't feel any pressure to give to so many people. Make sure you're picking who you can and can't give to in terms of your financial circumstances. If you can give to everyone, then go ahead. You can always buy chocolates if you're someone who's an empath and you're a huge giver and you like to just give to everyone. Then yes, you can find simple ways of doing it. You don't always have to overspend. With that King of Cups energy, I feel like you're just very generous. I feel like you're very loving. So be responsible with your generosity and allow yourself to have that divine grace enter your life. That mid-December, you're going to be getting a lot of gifts, is what I'm hearing. With this Three of Pentacles in reverse under the Ten of Swords, is yes, there's going to be some time, a break you need from work towards the end of December. You really need to take a break from work. Take time to step out of whatever social circle you've been inside and take time to reflect, so that you can recognize what energy is yours and isn't when you make decisions for your upcoming year. Really make sure that you're separating yourselves from whatever kind of expectations you may have, and recognize sometimes those expectations are because you're spending too much time at work, spending too much time with certain people, because you start to naturally start to reflect some of their mindsets. So it's really important to take time for yourself before the end of January and really allow yourself to figure out what it is you want and desire. And then we have the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. And I'm feeling like you're someone who is going to be seeing the bigger picture at the end of the December. I feel like that's why you needed to fall back a little, because you needed to see the bigger picture. And you're someone who's starting to see what it is you want, what it is you desire. And the King of Wands energy is letting me know that if you want those things, you need to really get on your butt and create. Take your power back, is what I'm hearing, and allow yourself to express yourself this December, because it's going to bring you happiness, is what I'm hearing. And we have animal energy. We have the shark energy, which is funny because I was watching Once Upon a Time before this, and there was a symbolic necklace that Pinocchio was wearing that his father gave him, and the person that was a healer told Pinocchio, I know you're wearing that necklace. And Pinocchio said, that symbol means nothing to me. He goes, I know, but the necklace around your neck is what your father made you with. So essentially that necklace is what brought you life, and that's what I want you to pay me in, whatever. So you have to be careful not to give away any of your valuables, anything that you want or anything that matters to you, to the wrong people. You know, if there's someone likes your vintage guitar or something, your guitar pick or something so little, but if it's valuable to you, you don't have to give it away unless it's something that makes sense to you. If you're learning feng shui and you're learning how to release and let go, that's very important during this January to clean your closet. That's the type of energy I'm getting with this shark, and taking time to deal with your emotions and recognize that, you know, like Nemo, shark, you know, Bruce, some sharks can be vegetarians, I mean, in a fiction world, right? So it's up to us in what world we want to live in. So don't live in too many illusions, but accept people for where they are and who they are, and you don't have to hold any sort of resentment, and really take time for yourself and recognize what is symbolically important around you and hold that close, and take time to clean out whatever you think is creating noise around you this December, so that in January you can have these new beginnings that want to come with this Ace of Cups. So we have energy that wants to come through. So we have a man holding a heart and contract coming through. So what I am feeling with this energy over here is marriage for some people. Some of you may be married. And I'm also seeing that there's a lot of masculine energy. So there may be someone who wants to come in and make an offer for some of you with this Ace of Cups energy and all this like masculine energy, but they're in reverse. So I feel like they are like they broke their contract, or like they did something, or like I just feel like they're very confusing, or they're dealing with some shadow work, okay, with this King of Cups energy, and this really, it's like a ladder over here we have going on with these men over here. It literally is a ladder. It's a ladder. Okay, so they're taking their steps towards you. Don't get too much anxiety about who it is, where it is, when it is, what is going to happen if some of you are single. For those of you that are in a relationship, this person really cares about you. Their energy is so strong that it's almost overpowering my pick a pile for December. They really want to come through and let you know that they want to make offers for you. I'm seeing this goddess Fortuna energy. She's blind. I'm seeing like there's this blind love for you. I'm seeing like they just appreciate you for who you are, and they see you for who you are, and they are just wanting to protect you is what I'm hearing. So you never know, for some of you that are single, recognize to just not put too much pressure on when these contracts are going to be created, but make sure that you're just following your soul, because there's a soul contract that you're fulfilling when you do that, when you live from that heart center, and that's when things start to naturally come together. Pile number 1. Okay, so this is some astrology energy we have. We have Aries and the 8th house. So Aries is around April. So I'm definitely seeing that if some of you are single, that this person's really going to come through by April. There's going to be some sort of contracts, marriage, for some of you engagements that are like in relationships that may happen around April. 8 also represents, I believe, August. So August may be significant for some of you. So let's talk about it. I wanted to say that this person sees you for who you are. They recognize the radical person you are. They may like your style. They like that you just are who you are. They look at, she has a heart on her chest. She's not wearing she's wearing like a v-neck shirt, and it's like her heart is illuminated with like little painting, but she has these radical ears that she just, anyways, what I'm feeling with this energy is someone who has a little bit of a harder exterior but a big heart, and they're just coming through, and they're very active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, but at the same time they're innocent, on a mission, bossy, drivey, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, competitive. They like to do it all on their own, and they don't want to accept help from others sometimes because they think they can do it all. But at the end of the day, Aries are big babies, and they just want to be held, and they just want to be told everything's gonna be okay. because truly everything's gonna be okay. It's been one hell of a ride this year. And the car, I think we're all finding our power. And I'm just feeling heavy energy, so if like any of you have any angels or anyone that's coming to mind, know that they want you to just heal your heart. And they want you to start that business, start that planning, start whatever it is that you're supposed to, you feel called. Stop holding back. Start just pushing forward. There's so much you want to express and you're not expressing. We get investments, intensity, contracts. Again, contracts. I'm hearing business. Get to your business. They really want you to focus on those important blessings that want to come your way. Pile number 1. Don't get too lost in sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, or obsessions. There may be inheritance, kundalini energy that's coming your way this December. You're someone who's very connected to, literally it says, the underworld. You're someone who's connected to light and dark. You're someone who can find this balance and neutrality in life. And that's something beautiful, and it's something that you should really acknowledge. So this is something from your soul that wants to be heard, and it's hearing loneliness. I know that I am never alone. We're literally just talking about how our angels are here. If there's anyone that wants to come through. And they're literally, blue represents the throat chakra, saying to speak up. And don't ever feel like your voice isn't heard. You are never alone. You can post something, whether it's on whatever platform you choose, and someone's gonna see it and someone's gonna resonate with you. I guarantee it. Like, the more you express yourself from your heart center, you're gonna recognize that someone else out there is watching you if you're feeling alone. But for those of you that are connecting to your ancestors and your guides right now, just know that they're here with you and they're asking you to continue to find that balance and peace. This is a message from your angels. We have improving health and romance. So yeah, there's a lot of romance energy going on. You guys are just going to be magnets for love. You guys are going to be attracting a lot of love when you start improving your health and your heart chakra, and you start really coming from that heart center, and you're really practicing those pure intentions. You're really going to be manifesting so much abundance. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups in improving health, and in this improving health, it's a whole, like, it's a cup. It's like the cup, the Ace of Cups. So it's just reminding me that you certain interruptions happen in your life because they're asking you to focus on improving your health, and that's going to really help bring you this love and this abundance. So this is something from Mother Mary. She wants us to say Our Lady of Sacred Sisterhood. So you may have a sister, or you may have friends that feel like sisters, or a mother that's almost like your sister. Just have feminine energy around you that's also asking to be balanced, or it could have even been a mother for some of you. With these 2 dove energies, I'm just seeing spirit of the divine feminine. And there's a lot of magic that comes from creation and love and the divine feminine, and the power of grace and the power of unconditional love that we give our sisters is what I'm hearing. So allow yourself to take time this December to acknowledge who is a part of your sisterhood. And for those of you that do not have them here in the physical, know that they are here with you in spirit. There's a lot of divine feminine spirit that I'm feeling that want to shower you with love. So making sure to express that divine feminine, whether it's wearing some rings, painting your nails, wearing some earrings. That's just physical ways. Divine feminine could be taking a bath, putting on some lotion, but really making sure you're taking time to balance that part of yourself, okay? Because masculine, the divine masculine also has the divine feminine. And it's really important to not only focus on them, but focus on that divine feminine part of ourselves in all aspects of our masculine, because the divine masculine's out of balance, okay, with all these reversals. So I'm hearing that something that's going to help balance the divine masculine is accepting their own divine feminine, which is within, rather than searching for it elsewhere. So we're going to move on to a message from your angels, which is from Grace and Antoinette. It says to help the situation, see the person's point of view with compassion. So really make sure that you're seeing things from a point of compassion, a point of love. I feel like there's someone around you who may be sad, who may not have this heart center that you found. And it's really important to recognize you cannot help everyone. They have to help themselves. Continue to improve your health, and you will continue to lead the way by example. And don't look down on anyone for not being where you are. Only view them with compassion, and view them as your sister, view them as your brother, you know, view them as someone that is human and is dealing with this experience in their own way. And just continue to wish them grace is what I'm hearing, and have compassion for them, because I feel like you're just a natural healer is what I'm hearing. So continue to heal people with your divine grace and your divine perspective. In this December, your overall energy, we have align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change. So yeah, I feel like there's certain people around you that make you feel broken, but you're someone who is complete. You are already whole on your own. So it's really important for you to have that love and compassion for yourself, and improve the way you're seeing things, and make sure that you're seeing things from your higher perspective, and you're speaking to yourself kindly, and you're generating words that you want in your reality, and taking time to align your life so that this January, this new year, you're going to have all it is you desire by aligning yourself to the things that need to change. It's time to face the mirror is what I'm hearing, and it's stop focusing on helping others and just help yourself, so that this December you can go to these contracts with a confident decision, and really making sure you're not accepting anything just because in the moment it feels right. Taking the time to really look at the contract and come from a heart center on your decision on any contracts this December, because that came through a lot. So we're going to move through to your charms. I'm going to go ahead and grab them. All right, pile number 1. We pulled some stickers. We have Stranger Things coming through. A group of 5. I remember 11's name, and she always reminds me of waffles. So some of you may have a sweet tooth is what I'm trying to say. And with this sticker though, I'm feeling like you do have a soul family that will protect you. You have friends, angels, family. You have people. Remember with that you're not alone card behind this one. You are not alone. And they're letting you know that these other people are not your responsibility. They love you. They care about you. And the best thing to do when you love someone is to give them freedom. And sometimes it's hard to hear that, you know, but when you truly do care about someone, you give them freedom, and that means free will. So allow them to make their own decisions, because in time they will find their feathers, they will find their angels, they will find their guides, they will find their connection. So let them find their own process, and let them be their own creative soul, because I feel like you're someone who's very creative, and other people are just naturally attracted to your energy. They like being around you because you're so inspiring. So remember to create this end of December. Give yourself a break in the beginning. Really take time to balance and organize and align, and at the end of the December create, because there's going to be a phone call that comes your way. There's going to be opportunities that want to come your way, and there's going to be acknowledgement that wants to come your way, especially with this bluebird coming through. With spirit again coming through saying speak up, create, allow yourself to balance. Don't overindulge is what I'm hearing. What I'm seeing is just slowly do things. Birds eat so slowly throughout the day. They don't, they're constantly drinking. Hummingbirds are constantly needing to drink water every 30 minutes, hour. I know this isn't a hummingbird, but I don't quite know any facts for this particular bird. But they are just constantly going and going and thriving, and not questioning and not overdoing it. They are just processing. So take the time. Spirit's like, slow down. Take the time to process this December and allow yourself to let love lead the way, because there's going to be a lot of what am I feeling? There's going to be a lot of, you're going to be, anything you were feeling tied upon or tied up on, or anything that felt close to you or you felt a cord on, you're going to be breaking this December. You're really going to be practicing love, and love is freedom. And you're going to be getting a lot of wisdom, because we have the true energy twice, and this is the, reminds me of Yggdrasil, with just like the circle of life, letting you know there's going to be a lot of wisdom you've attained, because your roots run so deep, they hit the core of this earth, and you're able to use this wisdom to grow. And when you grow, others grow. When you want to help maybe sustainable life, or there's some sort of cause that you want to help, so really make sure that you're taking the time to help that cause, and to be aware and mindful that, are you working towards that with the seahorse? Are you moving towards that? Are you allowing yourself to use that divine masculine energy to work towards your dreams, to work towards your desires? Oh yeah, we have the bike. So letting you know, in 2 months, 2 days, 2 weeks, letting you know there's going to be a very big transition opportunity your way. So you really need to pedal forward. You really need to do the work and make sure that you are saying yes to the right opportunities and no to the right ones. We have the letter N coming through. So make sure you're being nice to yourself and making sure that we are, let's see what we're thinking. There's not a lot of words coming through with this end. So this may be a name significant to somebody in your life. The only word that was coming through for me is November. So it may have been something in November that really helped you change. So now this December, you're really seeing the world differently for some of you. There may have been something, a big transition that happened in November. But anyways, some of you really just have to say no to a certain contract. That's what I have to, I cannot like hold back. Like that's what wants to come through. And you guys have to make sure that you are recognizing no means not now. Maybe later. It could mean maybe there's something else out there for me, but it's not a closed door. When you close one door, sometimes you open 6 more, sometimes you open 9 more. So really making sure you're paying attention to those signs, 666, 999, and really making sure that you are being aware that these synchronicities sometimes are to help push you in alignment, okay? And make sure that you are open. I'm seeing the N in align and the N in open, and it's really making me want to highlight those words before I close. So really making sure that you are in alignment to what it is you want, and making sure you're accepting nothing less, and you're making sure that there's no one around you that wants to take advantage of your beautiful grace and sisterhood, and that you are open to all the grace that wants to come your way, because there's a lot of opportunities that want to come your way, but you have to stay focused on your life and on your picture, not so much on anybody else's. And make sure that you're living from that heart center, and know you are not alone. Continue to improve your health. There's romance on the way. There's romance here already. So making sure that you're continuing to live from that heart center, because you're going to be a magnet for opportunity, grace, and prosperity. This December, you're really coming into that alignment. So thank you for tuning in, pile number 1. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonated with you. You can always book me for a personal reading. Take care. Hello, pile number 2. You guys picked Opal. What I'm feeling with this crystal is you guys are very big mirrors for other people. I'm feeling like you guys are very resilient in your character, and I don't know if you realize it or not, but you are highly empathetic. You're able to walk in other people's shoes, and you're able to really reflect their energy. So I just wanted to mention that to you, to continue to observe and not absorb, because you're really going to be getting some blessings and miracles this December. You got the Ace of Pentacles, and this is, I picked the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. I laid them all out, and for each pile I said, okay, what's their energy? And I moved on, and I picked 4 cards. And out of those 4 cards, only 4 cards out of the tarot deck were pulled. We pulled 2 aces. Spirit really wants to let us know that there is new opportunities and beginnings happening this December. So you may want to check out pile number 1, because they got the Ace of Cups. So not only do we have the Ace of Cups in December, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about beginnings, new career, new ideas, recognition, promotions, inheritance, opportunities. So just luck, blessings, fate. It's just everything. Smile, because like the world, the universe is really going to be working for you and towards gifting you with the energy that you're producing. So make sure that you're producing that high energy of love and not anyone else's energy, because some people are sad and miserable. Doesn't mean you have to be too. You can be happy. You are allowed to be happy, pile number 2. So let's see what tarot overall we have for you this December. So we have the Page of Cups, the High Priestess, we have King of Pentacles, and we have King of Swords. Magical energy. We have 2 kings, and so we're definitely going through some balancing. Sorry about the interruption, pile number 2. I didn't let the people that I live with know that I'm recording a tarot video, so they were shouting my name, and I was like, okay, hold on. So it's funny because we have the Page of Cups in reverse. I was talking about how we have reversals over here, and we have just straight tarot cards over here. So I do feel like you're going through some sort of alignment in the beginning of December. We have a new moon that I feel like is really going to transform you around the 14th of December. I feel like you're going to really see things more clearly with this High Priestess in reverse, and I'm seeing this new moon here. So I want to come back to the Page of Cups right now, and I want to talk about it. So I feel like there could be a lot of distractions around you. You may be someone who has a childlike, innocent spirit that's coming through for some of you. For some of you, you may have children around you. You may have a youthful spirit around you, or you may have someone looking up to you, brother, sister, family member, best friend. And this beginning of December, you're being called to be generous with this person and to help them work through their emotions. You are not responsible for their happiness, but you can help people work through their emotions. The door. Okay. I'm hearing the door back down, so we can continue. So yeah, I'm hearing that they're gonna knock on your door, and don't let anyone interrupt your plans, because when you allow people to interrupt your plans, that's when you start to lose your intuition and your inner guidance. It's really important to follow your own inner guidance and allow yourself to be aware enough in the moment to balance your inner guidance and balance external surroundings. That means your responsibilities, and that's most of all yourself in your home, your internal and external home, taking care of it mid-December, because there's opportunities that want to come your way. I feel like you're going to be very busy in the beginning of January, so it's really important to use whatever breaks you have, whatever time you have to yourself to really take care of things. With this King of Pentacles, yeah, you're going to be responsible for a lot. I do feel like there's going to be options for you in December. There's going to be opportunities for you. So really make sure that you take the time to meditate and pray and find your center to be able to make the right decision for yourself. Remember, you don't have to do things for other people. You have to do things for yourself, is what Spirit wants me to remind you. But with this King of Pentacles energy towards that end of December, you're someone who's going to be able to give to others, but it's important to now take the time to save and build your castle, build your kingdom, and that takes restraint sometimes. So really practice restraint end of December, and make sure that you are allowing this energy, that you are creating this momentum for yourself during this time of observation, is what I'm hearing, because you're going to be much stronger with your willpower because of it, and that's going to bring you this Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity. So really seeing through the clouds and seeing things more clearly, and allowing yourself to bring magic to your life through your truth, because everyone else is just a perspective. Everything you hear is not truth but a perspective. So recognize not to take everything so seriously. With that King of Swords energy, we have earth energy. With the Pentacles, we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We have air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So those may be seasons or signs that may be involved, or lessons or blessings during this December. So pay attention to those, and make sure that you are speaking kindly to yourself. And if anyone isn't in alignment with what you desire with this Ace of Pentacles energy, have the courage to just walk away and to take time to practice that restraint and build your kingdom, is what I'm hearing. So we have some Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Star. So With this Queen of Wands energy in the beginning of December, I feel like you're someone who is very creative and people do look up to you. I feel like you're someone who's very independent, adventurous. You're someone who values freedom and can be alone. So in the beginning of December, you're being asked to challenge yourself to break out of your comfort zone a little bit. And then with the Six of Pentacles coming under the High Priestess, it's letting you know to really practice taking care of your physical life and balance. That will help balance your heart, because I feel like you have a lot of anxiety due to a little bit of imbalance in your internal and external world. With the Seven of Wands under the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's letting us know that you are someone who in the end of December, you may feel a little bit in hibernation, is what I'm hearing. And you may feel pushed away from certain people or certain beliefs or certain doctrines. And it's really important to remember perspective is key, and to remember everyone is building their own kingdom. You don't have to step foot in anyone's kingdom you don't want. And you have the power to, let go of whatever you don't want in your kingdom. If you don't want gambling in your kingdom, then you don't have gambling in your kingdom. There are certain things that you just don't vibe with anymore, and that's okay. We are allowed to grow out of things. With the Star in reverse under the King of Swords, it's letting you know to remember how special your voice is and how special and important your thoughts are, because your ideas are going to really bring you financial success this 2021. Can you believe it? Time is flying. You're really entering a time of momentum. It's going to bring you to your success. So you really have to, 17 adds to 8, break whatever karmic cycles, whatever limited beliefs, whatever ancestral trauma, whatever inner trauma that you have holding you back. And it's time to just cut whatever cords of attachment you have to people, places, or things, and recognize that you are your own star, and you have elements about you that are special, that bring uniqueness to the table, that bring something that is needed, of value. Recognize how special you are, because you see how special other people are. You see the goodness in others, see the goodness in yourself. Beautiful soul. Pile number 2. So we have animal energy here. We have the chameleon coming through. So yeah, I was talking about, this is total empath energy. This is totally like adapting, changing colors, being able to adapt to situations. So I am feeling like you're someone who is being called to break out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself and continue to be your authentic self. And it is important to care for others, but it's also important to protect yourself and recognize when you need to go red, green, blue, but understand to balance all your colors, and it can all be one together. You don't have to ever put on a social mask. People will accept you, and like I said, the right people will enter your kingdom. The wrong people will leave. They'll be like, there's no gambling here, there's no this A, B to Z, if you're not gonna give them what they want, they will eventually leave. Be the chameleon and just adapt to situations. You don't need to fight the current during this December. I feel like you're really going to be acquiring that wisdom. So we have some overall energy in December. We have indecision and door to value. The number 8 is coming through, so that may be special. So you may be seeing 888 a lot, or you may be numerology number 8. 31 is all about magic, and we have the door to value right here. So yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles right here. So let's talk about this indecision that you may be facing. You may be seeing past and alternate universes and quantum leaping that you can be moving towards. And you're being faced to go dig down deep into your roots, to your root chakra, look at this red, and find your home, find your peace, and recognize that monetary things do bring peace. But when you find value in your home, that's when everything, prosperity, grace, everything else follows. That's when the magic happens. When you find the magic in your home and in yourself, that's when you can't help but get abundance. Like I said, you're going to be really busy, and it's going to be important for you to take care of your internal home right now, because you're going to be so busy making money and making just, like, I don't even like saying that because it just sounds so superficial, and you're not superficial at all, but it's just going to happen. And you have to accept it and allow yourself to be valued and to be deserving for this prosperity to flow your way. I think that sometimes you fight it. You fight being the star. You fight being valued or asking for what you deserve. And it's really important to speak up and make sure that you're planning for what you deserve this December, because we're entering a new cycle. We're entering 2021. Are you making plans for your future? Are you going to enter this new cycle? Are you going to enter and step forward to your path, to this door that's opening for you? This is beautiful. So this is some astrology energy we have. We have the 4th house in Cancer. Beautiful. So Cancers are caretakers. They're doulas. They love, love, love helping others. And I'm hearing the energy of the dog. And always reminds me of magic, because it reminds me of Hecate. And yeah, when you hear signs like that, sometimes it's reminding you magic is around. And it's in the little things. And you don't have to expect like money to rain on you for you to be prosperous. You need to find the home in your heart and recognize how you take care of others is the way you need to take care of yourself. You may be a doula, you may be a caretaker, maybe an older sibling, you may have children, like I said, but you're just someone who is very sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring. You can be a little moody, but you're also very receptive, and you follow the moon cycles. You're very lunar, sentimental, introverted. You can be a little defensive with that 7 of Wands energy over here. You're family oriented overall. You really care for others, and I feel like you have soul families that aren't even blood that you treat like they're your home. Right? We have the 4th house, which is all about roots. We're talking about your root chakra. Spirit's really letting you know to balance your root chakra right here, and this is really going to help you make solid foundations for your finances. And it talks about family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenations, habits, shell, breaking out of your shell, breaking out of your comfort zone, recognizing the interconnectedness of life and finding peace in that, and recognizing how important it is to have a solid foundation, a home that you can find peace in, recognizing the feng shui you need to create in your home and balance your life so that you can find the peace in yourself, find the comfort in yourself, find the nurturing in yourself, so that you can have the prosperity that wants to come your way. Things are opening for you. There's opportunities and doors opening for you. So really make sure that you're making your bed, that you're like setting yourself up for success. You're doing the little things so that you can receive the greater things, is what I'm hearing. So this is a message for your soul journey right here. We have discipline, and I was feeling that with this king energy over here. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So really talking about when you find the discipline, that indecision is going to go away. Right now you don't have, maybe you're a little clouded over here with the King of Swords energy, that there's some lack of discipline. But when you find that discipline, when you get in that King of Swords energy and you find that discipline and you recognize that you can have fun and be playful, but also have discipline in your character, you can accomplish what you set your mind to. It's really about taking the little steps towards your goals, and all of these little steps get you towards the center. So it's really important to find your center, find your balance, and right now I'm really hearing your root chakra is going to help. So this is a message from your angels. It says abundance and unlikely. So the discipline is coming through with this purple and intuition and the High Priestess in reverse. We're going to talk about these 3 cards right now, because Spirit wants me to bring it to our attention. And right now, you're not believing in your power. I feel like you are not seeing things clearly because there's a veil that is in front of you, and you are seeing things as unlikely. Especially with this High Priestess in reverse, you're doubting yourself because other people doubt themselves. Other people doubt the universe. Other people doubt angels. Other people doubt the stars. Other people will doubt your truth, your perspective. But that's because they're stuck in their own black and white world, and you're full of color. So allow these unlikely truths to move you towards the discipline, to move you towards the motivation to get what you deserve. It's not about proving to others. It's about giving yourself and allowing yourself to get what you deserve. and to give yourself what you deserve by having the discipline to be there every day and be present for yourself and be there for yourself and not expect anyone else to give it to you. You're going to give this to yourself. You're going to give this abundance to yourself. Things are happening for you, pile number 2, and there's abundance with the Ace of Pentacles, the door to value that wants to come your way. But you really need to find the discipline so that you can have the energy to climb that mountain to get there, or to take the steps to get there. You really need to make sure that you have the, let's see, I'm hearing map, I'm hearing direction. So really make sure that you're having the right direction. And especially with this indecision and the door to value, it's like, pick the door to value. Don't pick the door to temporary happiness. Pick the door to eternal happiness by doing the work, is what I'm hearing. And this is a message from Mother Mary. We have Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth. So I really feel like you guys may have had a dark past, may have made mistakes. Know that the beautiful thing about Mother Mary is she even sees the goodness and even sinners, the worst of sinners, and she forgives them if they have pure intentions and sincerity. And it's really important to recognize that love that our mother has, even if it's not our birth mother, it's our Mother Mary. That pure love, that unconditional love, that redemption that she gives us in her grace is something we can give ourselves. So really important this December to cleanse our spirit and to recharge with water, is what I'm hearing. And whatever rebirth you're going through, whatever challenge you are overcoming, is going to help you open this door to value. I'm seeing these crown chakras open. It's really going to help you ascend to that level. So this is a message from your angels we have over here. It says, Celeste, a happy move or a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher positive new energy. I was talking about like going up to your crown chakra. Really, there's going to be an ascension. There's new energy coming your way, and it's going to be a happy move, a new home, or a place of employment in the works. So maybe both for some of you. Allow yourself to be open and ready for this. Prepare, because the momentum's happening very fast, and there's positive energy that's coming your way, pile number 2. Be ready for this wonderful energy and home that wants to come your way. I believe we can balance these 3 cards here, and we will. So we have one more card here, and it is the Sisterhood of the Rose. So this is some overall energy for December. It says beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So yeah, the priestess is coming through balance, letting you know, don't worry that I was in reverse in the beginning. We all sometimes feel a little upside down. No one is perfect. We are all guilty of human emotions and experiences, and it's important to take the route of observation and find beauty and grace in whatever form of water, whatever form or shape the water takes, and allow yourself to water your garden. Allow yourself to take time to nurture your spirit, and you will find your intuition growing. You will find your connectedness to yourself, to your higher self, to your spirit guides, to your angels, to your peers, to your friends, to your families, to just overall everything. Just grow, and it's going to help you become this delicate rose, and you're going to help teach and help others with that doula energy. So really make sure that you are not giving too much energy away to just one person, because you are meant to help more than one. You are like a sister for many. So allow yourself, or brother, or friend, confidant, healer, and allow yourself to bring that energy to yourself this December, because there are new beginnings and opportunities that want to come your way. So let's move to your charms. Wow, I'm seeing the goddess Isis, by the way. with these wings here. So if any of you, I mean the green dada too as well. So if any of you are connected to her, she's calling out to this reading. They wanted, like I wanted to say that before I move on to the charms. Beautiful. All right, pile number 2. I'm excited for your stickers. I'm going to start with the first one I pulled, which is blueberries. And I'm feeling with this energy, it reminds me of Willy Wonka, and when she like turns into like, I think like a plum or a blueberry, I don't know, she turns into like this, she reminds me of a big blueberry. It reminds me not to be greedy and allow yourself to take the time to enjoy something simple and delicate like the blueberry. Some people really like them, some people really don't. So it's really important to find the fruits that you like. We also have the green apple coming through, and making sure not to, especially with this weird face, I'm hearing like not to be a Debbie Downer about your tastes and acquirements, and allow yourself to recognize it takes 21 times to try something before you don't like it. So really make sure that you are giving things a chance is what I'm hearing. And we have Monkey, which is he's from the Attics, so you may have listened to punk or liked alternative music growing up, or been just a very playful character. Just a very eccentric character is what I'm hearing with Monkey. And just masks, watch out for people that wear masks. And I'm hearing with this star and this purple Care Bear that you're someone who's an anchor for others. You're someone who loves to bring joy to this world and happiness to others. And what I'm hearing with that anchor energy is remember not to get stuck in anyone else's world, and make sure that you're also taking the time to have fun with yourself, with the unicorn coming out, reminding you to believe in whatever fairy tale you choose in this lifetime and create it for yourself. You can be a pragmatic, a realistic, imaginative person. There is no label you need to put on yourself. You can have an open mind, and you can form whatever beliefs you'd like. As delicate as those roses you are, and you also have those thorns in that horn is what I'm seeing, to protect yourself. So recognize when it is time to protect yourself and when it is time to have fun. Don't worry, don't hurry, accept where you're at. What I'm seeing with these charms is, oh my goodness, yay, this is the Dash Hound. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it's the wiener dog. And they are so cute. Or is it a, yeah, or I thought it was like a walrus for a second, but no, it's a Dash Hound. And these dogs have a great sense. So recognize your anxiety from your intuition. These dogs have a great sense of smell. They're always like, they're just always sniffing. They're just always smelling things. And I know it's a normal dog thing, but these dogs are literally like hunters. They're great hunters. So remember that you have this natural hunter instinct in you. So recognize when to bring it out and when not to. And how cute, we got the charm of I love dogs. So you may have a dog spirit animal, or just be very close to animals, or have dogs around you a lot. And that just means you're a very loyal person. We have this cheerleader, recognizing to cheer yourself on. The universe is also supporting you. I'm seeing two faces to the coin. So it's just letting you know to have fun with life and to be cheerful. That's going to bring you this Ace of Pentacles. It's going to help you bring what you deserve towards you. We have the star coming through, letting you know you are the star. Okay, you are the supporter, you are the helper, you are the healer, but you are also the main role. You are everything. There is so much interconnectedness, okay? We have the letter I coming through. And in pile number 1, which I said you're correlated to, they got the letter N. So what I'm seeing with that is in, interconnected. We are so interconnected with this I. Release any illusions or any impositions, any indecisions that you have, and allow yourself to practice this interconnectedness and acceptance towards abundance. Because when you have this interconnectedness, then you recognize that that abundance is already here and it's yours. So really accept it and practice making the steps towards that door, because at the top of the steps is what I'm hearing, is that door to value. We have love, so make sure that you love what you do and you make sure that you are being passionate about your home and your internal and external home, this is going to bring you abundance. We have Aries season, which is in, I think, around April coming out, letting you know that bring that fire, bring that passion, bring that energy to the table. Allow yourself to show yourself to the world and don't care. You are someone who has this excitement for life, for the next page, but remember, you're the writer. So continue to write, continue to be, is what I'm hearing. During this December, you're going to have grace of friendships, you're going to have intuition growing, you're going to have finances balancing, you're going to have walls breaking, you're going to have your kingdom growing, you're going to have your words stronger, your beliefs more in alignment. There's going to be doors of value that are coming your way. There's a happy new home or place of employment in the works. This movement will usher you into positive energy. We have that Ace of Pentacles, the abundance coming through. So make sure that you're balancing your home and finding the empathy for yourself and being tender towards yourself and allowing yourself to move through these cycles with grace and beauty and devotion. You are someone who has a lot of wisdom that you have to bring to the world, but you're also taking the time to acquire it. So recognize the background you're creating is creating a stronger foundation for this abundance, for this new opportunity in Ace of Pentacles that wants to come this December. So I'm excited for you, pile number 2. I hope this resonated with you. Please like, comment, or subscribe. Comment if any of this also happens to you. You can always comment later. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thanks for tuning in, pile number 2. Take care. Hello, pile number 3. This is the pink Rhodonite pile, and what I'm feeling is with your pile, I feel like this year, this 2020, you really healed a bruised heart. I feel like maybe you had more time to yourself due to the pandemic, or I just feel like you had more time to do shadow work or some sort of spiritual work, ascension, and you really healed your heart this year. And I feel like this December, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is reminding you to make the plans for your future and to really make sure that you are taking the time to create what you want, to produce the life that you want, and not to get stuck in just serving mode, because I feel like you have that giving heart spirit that you're so good, you just want to help, but sometimes in just taking time to stop and prepare and work for yourself doesn't mean you're selfish. There's selflessness in recognizing that you are contributing better to others when you are taking care of yourself first. So let's see what tarot we have. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Six of Wands, which is all about recognition and celebration. So I like that we're gonna, because we have some energy in the middle of December that we're gonna talk about during this new moon. Is it going to be an important time for you? So we have the Two of Wands in the beginning of December. So I feel like you're really going to be making decisions on your path, especially on, I feel like you're going through a transition in career. So you may be staying in the same career, but moving a location, moving a firm, moving just around, is what I'm hearing, or just seeing other options is what I'm hearing. So with this Two of Wands energy in the beginning of December, it's really important to stay rooted and grounded, take time with nature, take time walking barefoot. That'll really help you make your decision when you are not feeling in the air, when you are feeling solid. And don't allow any arguments, with this Five of Wands, any battles to cloud you, because this is beautiful. We have the Five of Wands here, and during the middle there may be something before, but we have the Six of Wands, which comes after battle. It's this victory. You're going to be victorious from this battle, but you have to not see it as a battle, but see it as from the observer mode. Recognize you don't have to be a part of anything you don't want. So if your workplace, if your surroundings, even if it's your internal home, for some of you may have some problems at home, Recognize that you don't have to participate in that energy. You can allow people to argue with themselves, is what I'm hearing. Because we have the Seven of Swords is what I'm seeing as a loss, walking away from just cutting your losses, just saying, okay, well, I have given enough of my energy, I've tried enough, I've given enough chances, it's time to walk away and stop getting taken advantage of. I feel like during the beginning or during the mid-end of December, you're really going to be given a new opportunity that's going to give you the recognition you deserve, with the Six of Wands coming after. I'm seeing that it's going to take some willpower and some decision making in order for this ride to success, this ride to victory, this ride to honor. But it takes nobility to receive honor, and staying stuck with people that are doing things that are causing destruction or destroying is not going to help you build your future. So it's important during this December to recognize yourself and see the success that you have to bring, and really separate yourself from anything that is blocking your path. We have some other tarot affirmations. We have Death, we have Judgment, we have Queen of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So with Death coming through, it's letting you know that there's a transformation with this decision. This decision is going to bring. It's going to make you cut the weeds out of your life that no longer help you, but it's going to help you see things more clearly in the beginning of December. There's going to be decisions that you're going to have to make that are going to affect other people, but it's important to, like I said, with this Knight of Pentacles energy earlier, it's important to recognize that you cannot contribute to others unless you're taking care of yourself first. So always make sure that you're coming from a heart center, and making sure that if you're not heart centered, then your judgment is not pure and it's not going to help. So recognize the value of separating yourself, of walking away from people that don't value or love or care for you, or respect at least, okay? At least respect you. When people don't respect you or see you as a human being, when they don't have that respect of at least seeing that we all bleed red, then that's when you walk away from them. That's when you see that there is no superiority that we have for each other. Sometimes we do deserve recognition, but not all the time, nor do we need people to bow down to us at all times. The Queen of Cups is a passionate queen. She's a loving queen, and she recognizes that her kingdom deserves good. They deserve a queen that sees everyone eye to eye, that doesn't disrespect anyone because they're her servant. She's a very respectful queen, a very loving queen. So it's really important to recognize yourself on that level. And if anyone isn't treating you or others that way, it's important to walk away from them. And when you do that, tables are going to turn with this Wheel of Fortune. Allow fate to play and allow yourself to get a mental break, a vacation. What I'm seeing with that Ferris wheel is a vacation that wants to happen at the end of December. So there's going to be some sort of vacation during this new year as well. Allow yourself to go. It may come as an opportunity unexpected for you. So really be excited and continue to write down places that you want to go and things that you want to do, because they're just going to start happening and unfolding for you. Pile number 3. This is some animal energy. We have the moose, letting you know to take it easy. The moose are very I had this come out in another reading for you guys, so I don't know if you guys saw that reading, but the moose is, I always in the last reading I was like, moose. I was making fun of the way mooses talk. I was trying to have a sense of humor. When moose comes out, it reminds me to have a sense of humor. So what I'm hearing from Spirit for you is during this December to have a sense of humor and take it easy, and make sure to nurture yourself. I'm seeing the moose eat in my head. Like, I'm seeing him eat. Like, are you eating? Are you taking care of yourself? Pile number 3, because this is really going to affect your decisions. Make sure that you recognize you have antlers on your head. You are protected. There's no need to worry. And, you know, the moose is just tranquil. Even though there's chaos and wolves running around, they're just chilling, you know? There's no need to focus on the wolves. Continue to focus on the beautiful grass in front of you. Okay, we have some overall energy for December. We have broken heart and a man holding a coin. That's funny because we have the Knight of Presents, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a man holding a coin. And we have the broken heart, which is literally the pink Rhodonite, which was what I was talking about. It reminded me of a bruised heart. And here we have it. Spirit really wanted to come through and let us know that you really mended a broken heart. You really healed this. With the number 9, it reminds me of Sagittarius, because 9 is all about travel, freedom, independence. So I feel like you're someone who maybe went into a hermit mode, because that's also the card it represents. So I feel like you went into this hermit mode and you finally have shed enough tears to fill lakes, and you have found yourself afloat now. There's no need to produce anymore. You're floating in your emotions. You've observed them. They're there. It happened for a reason. And it brought you the grace and the wisdom that's going to help you with your finances, because you're so much more intelligent now. You're not as innocent as you were before. And when I say that, it's because there's a little bit of some naiveness that comes with innocence. And I feel like you have a stronger character now, which is going to help build your willpower towards your finances. With that man holding a coin, there are going to be financial opportunities for you. But you have to take the quantum leap, take the step. I'm seeing the Chariot with the number 7 there. And I'm just seeing, take the step. Really move forward with confidence. And don't move backwards with a broken heart. That place will always be there. But it's about stepping forward into a new place and allowing the fortune, the wheel of fortune, the opportunities, the blessings, that 6 of Wands, that recognition, that honor to come through, because you are very deserving. So let's see what astrology cards we have for you. We have Neptune in sextile. Neptune breaks out of retrograde end of November. So I really feel like that was something that affected you a lot. You may even be a Pisces. They rule Neptune, which is also about imagination, memories, the subconscious, slow down, self-sacrifice, ideals, universal love, visions, meditation, spirituality, compassion, empathy, fantasies, escapism, the ether, enchantment, confusion, veils, magic. So I really feel like the end of November you broke the veil and you found the magic in life, and you're really believing it. You're really starting to find this universal consciousness within yourself and finding spirituality in the ether to be all interconnected with this dreams card. I feel like you're someone who may even be a lucid dreamer, astral project, have visions, clairvoyant. So allow yourself to believe that, because it could also help you in your field. It can make you stand out a little more. You know, you don't have to be a tarot reader to be spiritual. You can be in your field and you can be clairvoyant. You can share your gifts with the world. There are opportunities in the arts that want to come through for you, and that could just mean your expression. And I'm seeing the snowflakes this December. Really express yourself. Collaborate, assist, explain, provide opportunity, synergizes, creates possibility for, opens doors, promises, brings insight to, communicates, welcomes, develops. So really welcome these new developments that want to come through this December. I feel like you're going to be asked to collaborate with other people because of your visions, because of the way you see things, because of your perspective. So welcome your insight to others and communicate yourself clearly and come from that heart center. You've healed, you've done the healing, and you're continuing to endlessly grow every day. The person you were yesterday will not be who you are tomorrow, and there is grace in that. But make sure that you are practicing compassion for yourself, and you're also practicing commitment. We have an energy for your soul here. We have imagination. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. I love that this is coming through, because when you are someone who, I just want to say this before I read what's on the bottom. When you're someone who's constantly on your phone, constantly watching movies, constantly filled with the media, constantly drowning yourself with noise, you lose your imagination. But sometimes when you sit still, you meditate, you do yoga, you exercise, you go for a walk, you feel more passionate, more inspired than ever before. So allow yourself to find what it is that drives your imagination this December, and allow it to bring you prosperity, because there are things and opportunities that want to come your way. And I feel like you're just really starting to practice whatever it is that lights up and sparks your imagination. So practice this mantra: I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. It's important right now to nourish your mind, because it's going to help your imagination, that creativity that wants to come and open doors for you. Literally, there are doors, there's a window opening here, and a veil that is clear, that's wide open, and it's blue, and there's this sigil that looks like a star. So what I'm seeing is this purity in your communication. So make sure that you are coming from a place of purity in the way you communicate, and people are really going to respect that. Don't allow anyone to take advantage of your purity. There are people in the past who have shown you that people are capable of that, and those were lessons that you needed so that you can really be strong when you have all that prosperity coming your way, all that recognition and all that honor coming your way. It's really important to recognize that what you went through in the past has given you the strength to be where you are now. This is a message from your angels. We have get more information, and it's up to you. So yeah, Spirit really wanted to remind this pile number 3 that it's really important to get more information from anyone you do business with, from anyone that you're working with, from anyone that you're involved with. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask why, who, what, when, where, what's your favorite color, whatever question, however silly or minuscule it may be. Always, if you feel called to ask something, especially if you wait 5 minutes and you still feel called to ask something, then there's probably a reason for it. So don't play the game of probability and just ask. Because the worst thing someone can say is no, and that just means there's a better yes waiting, or there's something more that you're not seeing. So really, it's important to get more information and understand when you ask, you receive. So really, there's so many benefits to just asking. It's up to you if you want to ask the questions. Spirit really wants you to remember that you are the creator, and you are in control of your decisions in your life. You are the imaginator. You are the magician, you are the magic, you are the imagination, and you can really light up the world with your imagination, is what I'm hearing. So come from that heart center. She's literally holding her heart with this unconditional love, and these wings that are so big they don't even fit on the card. No, that's you. It's up to you if you want to embrace your divine nature and imagination. So we have some energy from Mother Mary over here. It says, Our Lady of Sacred Sun. So what I'm feeling with this card is Mother Mary made the greatest sacrifice. She had the most sacred son. She was ostracized. People didn't believe her. But she was the happiest woman alive because her son made her so proud. He fulfilled his prophecy, and he followed his dharma and his purpose, and he made her so proud. She knew it was selfish to hold on to him, so she let him go and love his freedom, and know that when a mother does that with her son, when she lets go of that umbilical cord, it's a sacred experience, and it's not easy. So our Mother Mary wanted to let you know that even though she's not always there giving you what you want, it's because we have free will, and it's up to us if we want to follow our dharma. But know that she's proud of you every step of the way. So we have a message from our angels. This is Vanessa. She looks like a Valkyrie. Very strong energy. It says, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? which way takes me away from it. I have so many goosebumps. I was talking about with Mother Mary. She was so proud of her son because he filled his purpose. And this card's talking about, ask yourself if what you're doing is bringing you closer to your divine purpose. I'm sorry about that, but mother's duties calls. A mother duty calls. Anyways, Mother Mary really came through, letting you know that by fulfilling your purpose, you're going to bring happiness to those around you. And it's really important to recognize that you deserve happiness. And recognize it's important to ask yourself, what brings you towards your purpose and what takes you away from it? And really separate yourself from what is separating you from your purpose. And see life with purpose, because you can easily go in a destructive route. Those people have very murky heart chakras. Those people do not have imagination, and we don't really speak ill of others. So it's important to recognize, to just separate yourself from them so that you don't have to observe those thoughts, and really make peace with where they are, because eventually they will mend their broken hearts like you did. So it's important to let go of the past and move forward, pile number 2. And we have your overall energy is take a break. Wow. So for December, it's letting you know to really take a break, because it's going to help your perspective. It says life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So some of you may be really overexerting your energy, and it's really important to take the time to really release and to take a break, especially during this new moon. So around the 14th of December, you're really going to be asked to observe your emotions, and whatever surroundings that are around you in mid-December, you're really going to be asked to take a break from them. You're really going to be asked to stop holding yourself responsible for other people's emotions and take care of yourself and nourish yourself, is what I'm hearing. Pile 3, we're going to move on to your charm. Pile number 3, this is the first sticker I pulled, and it's reminding me that to remember to view life as sweet and fun. You can make something exciting by just adding a little sparkler to it. Children love sparklers. They get so excited during any time of like fireworks, and they love the thrill of holding something sparkling and fiery. So see life from that perspective during these opportunities and during this time of imagination. It's up to you if you want to see things as delicate as a cupcake and as fun as a cupcake. Just make sure you're doing the work to balance your home and to balance yourself. Don't worry about other people's place and position. Worry and focus about yourself. Allow the waves and the currents of direction to move you in a place of honor, and make sure that you are protecting your energy from anything external that wants to come in. Make sure that you are taking care of your internal home, and you're allowing yourself to receive hugs. You know, we need 4 hugs a day for survival, 8 hugs a day for maintenance, and 12 for growth. So allow yourself to receive the rainbows of love. It's going to really help your imagination when you see life as innocent and you see hugs as joy, shared joy. And in this life, you are allowed to share your joy and share joy with others. This is what I'm hearing, pile number 3. So let's see what charms we have. We have the leaf. So letting you know that yes, you're moving in a time of growth and things are starting to fall like the leaf, and you're letting go and releasing those things that no longer serve you. You are so guided by spirit. There's the spirit energy of the feather, the angels that are here with you, guiding you. You literally got a charm of an angel. So there's an angel that's really close to you, that's present, that's here, that's filled with love and grace, and they're wanting you to recognize that they're always there to help you mend your heart, and they're there to help you heal. So really make sure that you recognize how connected you are to this angelic realm or to this healing power of redemption. It's up to you how you want to view life. Just add these little lees to it, you know, like lovely, passionately, kindly, friendly, all these lees you can add to things that aren't coming to mind, but I'm sure your imagination is running wild right now, I'm hoping, and you're coming up with all these lees that you can add to things. So see life with those beautiful aphorisms and gently, see life gently is what I'm hearing as well. And take time to iron your clothes, take time to take care of yourself. In your presentation, it's not selfish to care about how you're doing and your physical vessel. We have the energy of the book, so making sure that you're taking the time to do the research and taking the time to open the books and taking the time to read the pages so that you can do the planning with that Knight of Pentacles for this new year. Because there's sextile, which means opportunities that are coming towards you. So make sure that you are open for doors and promises. They're going to bring insight to you. So make sure you're communicating that and you're welcoming these developments. We have the energy of the star. There are certain elements that you bring to this table that you shine brightly. I'm seeing the energy of blue. Blue is the hottest temperature and the hottest stars. You are a blue star. So recognize that you shine so bright that others can't help but notice you. And it's really important to not allow anyone to take advantage of your beautiful light that you bring, because there's so much honor you have to bring to the table. So make sure that you're choosing the path of honor, not delight. You know, sometimes delight can bring joy, but honor brings true peace and joy. And we have the letter of J coming through, which is all about joy, justice, and allow yourself to receive joy and justice, and recognize there's no need to seek vengeance. Understand that there's peace when you find it in your heart. There's nothing you can do in the external world to find internal peace. It's all about recognizing the awareness of joy in the present moment and not living in the past. We have the key right here, letting you know this key with the bow, this beautiful, unique key is going to unlock doors for you. So continue to have the imagination of what you want your door, your kingdom, your palace, your place to look like. And we have the energy of Gemini, which is all about communication. They are ruled by the Lovers card. They're also the number 2. The numerology number 2 may be significant to you. But Gemini is all about communication, all about talking, and they're very, very good at just speaking their truth to others and bringing perspective to the world. So really recognize that that imagination you're going to bring is going to bring a profound perspective to this world, and recognize there is we in me with the letter M coming through. So find that magic to life and allow this wisdom to move you forward with grace and love is what I'm hearing. But yes, bring that magic to the table. Bring your magic to the table by just being present, not living in the past, and allow yourself to be open to these new developments and opportunities that want to come your way. You're going to be receiving a lot of premonitions. You're going to be getting a lot of downloads. So allow yourself to take a break so that you can receive. And I almost forgot the pug here. You are a superhero. So really make sure that you're staying rooted and grounded in reality and practicing believing in yourself and having that loyalty and commitment to yourself is what I'm hearing. It's up to you to make your decision. Ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? And remember to embrace and nourish the creative aspect of your mind. Thank you for tuning in, pile number 3. Please like, comment, or subscribe. If any of that resonated, you can always book me for a personal reading. Take care. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. You guys picked the blue Angelite, and what I'm feeling with this strong, soft blue color is you guys are coming out of an area where you guys once spoke softly. You guys are now speaking more adamantly. I feel like you're manifesting is what I'm trying to say. I feel like you're speaking your world into existence this December. You're really starting to choose your truths over anyone else's beliefs. And you're really going to start manifesting a lot this December is what I'm feeling, because you guys got the overall energy of the Two of Wands. And what comes right before the Two of Wands is the Ace of Wands. So you entered this new chapter, this new beginning, and now you're entering this pathway. So you're entering this doorway, and you get to decide what's on the other side of the door. How do you want to furnish your home? How do you want to take care of your surroundings? Where do you want to travel? Where do you want to go? I feel like you're really starting to find your alignment and really starting to find the truth, the place you want to go, the places you want to move, the places you want to see. I feel like you're really starting to find clarity in that. And I feel like before you used to have different goals, and I feel like this December you're really aligning to your dharma, your purpose, something that's going to be very fulfilling for you, because it's coming from a place of purity is what I'm hearing. And it's going to take some work to open up these doors this December. So let's see, how can we open up these doors? What's going on this December? How can we step forward? We have, the 10 of Cups, the Tower in reverse. We have the Chariot, and we also have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So beautiful. We have the 10 of Cups and the Chariot, just letting me know you really are looking forward to your future. So what I see here in the beginning of December is I see a lot of celebrations. I could see possible birthdays, anniversaries, other people around you just celebrating. So I feel like there's a lot to celebrate in the beginning of December. And in the middle of December, there's going to be a lot of movement with the Tower in reverse. I feel like there are going to be walls taken down. There's going to be curtains that are going to unfold, and there's going to be truths that are going to be spoken. Now it's up to you on how you want to handle that approach. But what I am seeing is you're someone who can handle the chaos. You can handle the noise with the Chariot coming right after. I feel that you are someone who people can rely on during this December. And I feel like because of all the celebration and all the noise going on in the beginning of the December, I feel like maybe there's some things at home that need to get settled. And I don't feel like this has much to do with you. I feel like there's just some settling down that needs to happen in your overall surroundings for you to have this Tower moment. Yeah, I'm seeing the weak people fall off, and I'm seeing what I mean by that is there's no need to push anyone away out of your life. There's no need to force anyone out of your life. Continue to be this true character, true to your polarity of life, and find the balance and neutrality, because you recognize that bad things happen. No matter how good you can be, sometimes bad things happen, and you're able to stay resilient in your character throughout those times. And there's people out there that dark times, bad times really reveal their true character, and you're going to be able to see people's true characters this December, and you're going to be able to let go of those people and those places and those things that aren't helping you move forward with this Chariot energy. It's all about reflection, all about moving forward, all about protecting your kingdom. So really making sure you're protecting your kingdom, your internal and external kingdom, and you're keeping around you what you want this December, because you're going to be entering a whole new cycle this January. You're going to be entering a whole new year, and I feel like you're going to be entering this whole new year with such confidence because you moved and you pushed forward. I feel like you hide your emotions a little bit with this overall energy for December. Some overall advice we have is the Knight of Cups in reverse, and they're letting you know to express your emotions. There's going to be people around you that care about you, that really want to help you move forward, that want to support you, but until you open up your heart, they can't come in. They think that you have a lot going on in your life with the Tower, and they don't want to cause any more friction for you. So in order for this Tower moment to just move to the Chariot, basically for you to not be so focused on your surroundings, that's when this Knight of Cups will come through. And this is you. This is you. This is another person. This is, we have Hermes the messenger coming through. Like, there's messages that want to come through of love, of caring messages. I'm hearing healing. So the more you heal, the more you practice healing, emotional healing, the sooner this message is going to come through and come forward. So allow yourself to be open to receiving. Make sure you're following the path of righteousness, not self-righteousness. Make sure you're seeing the bigger picture, because there's love that wants to come your way, pile number 4. So let's see some confirmation cards we have. We have the King of Swords, Temperance, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, we have a lot of masculine energy here. So we're being very encouraged to find that self-love. With this King of Swords here, I feel like you have a lot of expectations on your future. You have a lot of discipline to get there. But Spirit's reminding you to stop taking it so seriously. The children, the family, the people you have around you, your friendships, your co-workers, your partnerships. Make sure that you are having fun with them. Make sure that you're taking the time to hold their hand, to dance, to just celebrate. You know, there doesn't have to be a reason to celebrate sometimes. Sometimes you can just celebrate the moment, the present. You know, if it rains, you can celebrate the rainbow. If it rains, you can celebrate the thunder. If it rains, you can celebrate the water that's replenishing our earth. There's so many little things that we don't realize are benefiting us. And I feel like this December, you're going to find some grace in the little things. And I feel like this balance that Temperance provides is telling you that you may feel out of balance, but that's because it's bringing you to your true balance, which is temperance, which is overall peace and harmony. It's able to replenish others, but also replenish yourself. So it's really important to allow this change to happen and continue to adapt, because you're going to have this King of Wands spirit, which is all about creation, adventure, individuality, independence. So I feel like you're going to find a lot of independence from your situations in December. I feel like you're going to be able to, maybe you're moving, maybe you're just someone who protects your home a lot, or protects your community, or protects your friendships a lot. And what I'm seeing with this King of Wands is I'm seeing a smile. I'm seeing make sure that you're smiling and you're not taking it all the responsibility on your own. Make sure that you know that you have a lot of people out here that want to support you, that want to help you, that want to send you messages, but they're a little intimidated by your energy. I mean, you have a lot of masculine king energy, and sometimes masculine energy can be a little intimidating to approach. So make sure that you are being approachable by having just a simple smile on your face. I know with these masks, it may feel redundant to smile, but I guarantee you, people can feel your energy smiling. So continue to share those smiles, even if you're wearing a mask or if you're not wearing a mask. Just forget about what is on your face for a second and remember what's in your heart. We have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is all about options. So I feel like I said, you're not seeing your options with the Seven of Cups in reverse, and there's some options, some messages that want to come your way. And we have the new moon coming through. The new moon is going to be mid-December, around December 14th. There's going to be a message. 7 doubles into 14, like no joke. There's going to be, in about 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, there's going to be a message that comes through for you. So recognize that there are going to be options, and don't ever settle for your first option. Make sure that you are looking at all the cups on the table and you're making sure that you are making the right decision, because offers are going to be made to you this December. So make sure that you are having that abundance mindset and you are staying open to all the opportunities that want to come your way. So this is some overall animal energy. I picked some spirit animals for your pile. You're the only pile that got 2. We got the worm and the woodpecker. How ironic is that? Because the woodpeckers kind of eat worms. They peck through wood and they eat whatever's in the wood. They actually eat termites. They can eat, they can help a tree's survival. So I do feel like getting this is kind of reminding me that this is the circle of life, and you are someone who has that woodpecker spirit, and there are worms around you that are there to nourish you. You may see them as in the way. You may see them as there's like not a lack of a better word for worm. I don't like speaking of anything like this, but useless. You may not see much use of certain surroundings, and what the world and the universe is reminding you is certain things are around to benefit you, to help you, to nourish you. and accept this. And the woodpecker has such strong masculine energy as well. They're strong feminine mothers, but the woodpeckers also, if you're hearing a woodpecker, it's not because they're eating, it's because they're doing a mating call. So I am also feeling like there's someone who's trying to call you, like there's some sort of like mating call that's happening. So make sure that you are open and receptive to your partnerships, and you are supportive towards them, because they really want to get your attention, is what I'm hearing with these two cards. And letting you know to nourish yourself is what I'm getting with these two, because it's going to really help you this December when it comes to moving forward and loving yourself. When you nourish yourself, you're healing your heart and you're putting yourself first, is what I'm hearing. And it's important too, in a world where we're taught conditioning, it's important to stay true to ourselves. And I feel like this December you're really staying true to yourself. And it may have some challenges mid-December, but these challenges that are happening are creating a stronger sense of joy and happiness. You're going to be producing opportunities and options this December. So make sure that you are stepping forward in that doorway, and you're recognizing that there's more work. Once I open the door, once I step forward, there's more to build, there's more to create, and it's going to keep going with that King of Wands and the Chariot energy. There's a lot of momentum happening. So let's see what overall energy we have for December, pile number 3. We have the Angel of Love and Strategy. I love love. I love love. I was talking about it. I was talking about there's going to be a message. There's someone trying to call you. There's someone trying to like get your attention. So they're trying to come towards you with a strategy, because they are intimidated by you. And you're someone who is just naturally an angel of love. People see you as wifey, husband material. People want your babies, is what I'm hearing. But people really like you, and they really appreciate you, and they see the light that you bring to the world. I feel like you are the light. Like I'm seeing like one of those torches. There we go. I'm seeing a torch, and I'm seeing a torch light the way through darkness, and I'm feeling like you are the torch for people. You are the light in the darkness for people. You give people hope, and you make people feel loved. You make people feel important. So it's really important for you to make yourself feel that way, and make sure that you're taking the strategies, you're taking the time to plan how you want to get to where you want to go, because the Angel of Love is here with you. She's here telling you that she supports you. You just have to stay heart-centered and really come from a place of pure intention and love, so that she can provide for you. There's so much she wants to provide for you, but you have to see the cups in front of you. You have to see the options, and you have to really recognize, what path do you want? I mean, you can be whatever you want to be. It's up to you, and you need to take the time to analyze, okay? Especially with the strategy coming out, really take the time to analyze what it is you want and what it is you deserve, and be open, okay? Especially with that Angel of Love, be open from your heart center. So let's see what astrology cards we have towards December for you. Yep, we have 7th house in opposition. So let's talk about the opposition first. It relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts, tests, objectifies, calls out. So when planets are in opposition, they create a strong force. They create a strong sense of energy. And I feel like you guys are beams of light, strong sense of energy. With this blue Angelite, I was talking about how you guys are manifestors, and we got a card that literally says manifest, disciplines, conflicts with. So because you're such a heavy manifestor, you need to realize when you are in a conflict energy, you are becoming a magnet for more conflict. So remember to become a magnet for what it is you want. Make sure that you are calling out and speaking into existence what you want, because right now you are high energy, so you're going to manifest a lot. And once you realize this, I feel like you're going to get in that 7 of Cups energy, and you're going to have so many options. You're going to be like, this was here, I just didn't see it. It's like you're going to take off these goggles that were causing you not to see what's already here. With the 7th house relating, you're going to find yourself in everything and in everyone. There's going to be so much interconnectedness in your mentality that it's going to help you relate to others, and it's going to help your relationships, your partnerships, your friendships grow, and they're going to find balance. They're going to find love in just being present with you. There's no effort you have to make. You are enough. You are enough already. So stop trying to Stop trying to strategize how you're going to get there. At the same time, I'm telling you to make sure that you are preparing and planning, but at the same time, don't focus too much on your strategy. Once you've made the strategy, once you've put things down on paper, once you've really started to set and attain your goals and checking them off, that's when you can realize, okay, I just have to be. As long as I know and understand, I can continue to be. So you've done the understanding, you're doing the understanding this December, you're relating. It says partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationship, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, social awareness. So what I am feeling is you really value your family, you value your love, and Spirit's reminding you that the best partner and the best companion and the best friendships and relationships happen when you balance yourself. So continue to find and seek balance within yourself. It's going to create harmonious relationships around you this December. So we have some soul guidance, and what do you know, we picked 2. I meant to pick 1. So pile number 2, you got the 2 of candles, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You will be seeing those numbers a lot. Those are just messages from your angels to keep on going down your path this December. Continue to follow your soul calling. Have a little bit of humor. Failure is normal. Oh my goodness, I love this. So we got humor and failure, and we have the laughing Buddha, which is all about be joyful, be happy, be present. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Failure, I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. You can only fail if you don't try. So if you try, then it's not a failure, it's a lesson. And lessons are blessings. So you really need to stay open to that mindset and not see yourself as a failure. The only way you can fail is not to try. So I encourage you to try and try again, because you're slowly going to improve. And you're going to recognize that the more and more you try, the faster and faster your momentum is going to spin, and the faster and faster you're going to produce. So make sure that you are enjoying the ride, you're enjoying the process, and having a little bit of humor, a little bit of laughter in the meantime. But that's some overall soul advice for December. And this is a message from your angels. It says, no need to worry, let go. They're letting me know to take a deep breath. They're letting me know not to worry. They're letting me know the sun always comes up and it always comes down, and it doesn't ask anything from you. Life goes on. No matter what your circumstances are, whoever, whatever you're holding on to, it's time to let go. And there's no need to worry. You're going to be lifted. Even if your spirits feel down, it's important not to try to escape them. It's important to accept them and to practice that social awareness with yourself, and make sure that you are recognizing what you're holding on to, and you're letting go of any expectations, and you're accepting any blessings and opportunities your way. There's no need to worry on how things are going to happen, how things are going to play out, what the end score is, because it's not a game. This isn't a bet. This isn't a gamble. This is life, and it's meant to be enjoyed. The process is simply being and preparing, right? It's also preparing. We can be alive every day, but are we truly living if we're not doing, if we're not producing? So what I'm hearing with this manifesting energy you have for December, make sure that you're producing for your future and you're not staying stuck in your past. By worrying, you're in a frequency of the past. So make sure that you are having the awareness of where your head is at, where is your mind going. Make sure that you are understanding to stay present, because being present really is the greatest gift you can give to yourself. Because I do see that there are a lot of opportunities that want to come your way, and you're overall building a beautiful foundation for your family. So remember that. There's no need to worry. We have a message from Mother Mary, Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. I love this, okay? Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. We have the dove here letting us know that Spirit is here, letting us know that the world moves on. The world is constantly moving. What's the difference between noise and silence? Where does that transition happen? I mean, at the end of the day, there is rhythm, There's never commercials.
Kids just don't understand.
Sorry about that. There was a commercial during my meditation music, and it was quite the interruption about discount furniture. So Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming is asking you to silence the noise around you. There's going to be countless commercials, infomercials, advertisements telling you how to do, how to be, what to buy, what to get, what you need, what you don't. Make sure that you are taking the time to reflect for yourself and you're not allowing any of society's imposed beliefs or imposed ideas to interrupt your peace. You are blossoming right now, and you are really finding a home within yourself this December. And it's really important to recognize that there's no need for anyone to recognize a flower when it blossoms. It just does, and it's the most beautiful, delicate thing ever, and it just happens. So allow yourself to continue to blossom and to continue to share your beautiful fragrance with the world. People want to see what you have to offer. They don't need to hear what you have to offer. They want to see what you have to offer. So continue to show your beautiful, delicate soul to the world this December. You really are blossoming into something even more beautiful than you already are, because you are beautiful and you are enough. But you are becoming more and more yourself. And that is beautiful. We have a message from your angels, pile number 4. It's from Crystal. She says, have faith and hope because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see. I love my messages from my angels because they really come through every time. And every single pile had a message that just went with each one. And I just can't sometimes with these angels. They're so beautiful. They really are here letting you know with that 7 of Cups, you're not seeing things clearly. And it's really important to recognize that change doesn't always have to be bad. There's something positive and new on the horizon, and you just can't see it yet, but just accept it. Just accept the positive things that want to come your way. There's not much I can say. Like, the angels are just telling me to have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon you can't see. There's not much more I can tell you. It's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way. It's here. You just can't see it. And my battery seemed to overheat. I was talking about crystal healing. I was talking about how totems or crystals or anything that you put intentions to will help you bring your manifestations faster. So make sure that you're working with those things this December, even if it's just water. Whatever you put your beliefs in and you have faith and true pure intentions for, they're going to help your manifestations come faster. So there's no need to worry. Allow yourself to practice with these tools and allow yourself to practice healing and allow yourself to practice hope and faith, because it's going to help your opportunities and blessings come faster. So this is some overall energy from December from our light worker deck, and it says the ever unfolding rose. Crack open. It's happening for you, not to you. And it's beautiful because it's reminding us the fragrance of the rose and how powerful and delicate the rose can be. So it's making sure this December you may be seeing the symbol of the rose a lot, and it's also letting you know that it's happening for you, not to you. We're talking about the universe, and with the tower and certain circumstances and situations happening that are out of our control, recognize that they're happening for you, not to you. Sometimes when we have interruptions or we have like forks in the road is what I'm hearing, we think that the world is against us. And it's really important to stay in a paradigm where you recognize the world is supporting you. Life loves you. So you have to love life in order for you to receive that love back. So find what brings you love. Find what brings you passion, whether it's dancing, whether it's the ocean, whether it's, I'm seeing golf, tennis. Like, it's the simple things that can really bring people joy. There's no need to follow anyone's path but your own. And that's when the drought ends. That's when the replenishment of the water comes, when you find your path. Because if you're stuck on the wrong path or someone else's path that's not yours, you're going to be in a drought. There's not going to be anything for you because it's not your path. You're going to be continuing to get nudged in the right direction. So be open to the nudges in the right direction, and remember that it's happening for you, not to you this December. Have faith, because there's something positive and new on the horizon you can't see. So you have to remember that it's happening for you. Things are happening for you this December. We're gonna move on to the charms. All right, we're gonna start with the first sticker I picked, which is Sum 41. Never listened to this band too much, but they remind me of like Blink 182. So I do feel like this pile comes from like an alternative side. And 41 adds to 5. We were talking about change, which reminds me of temperance, because it's 14 adds to 5. And that's change. There's some change happening, literally some change happening for you this December. And it's really important to recognize that these changes are happening for the better. I feel like you're someone who has a very dark exterior, but that's because you just like to push people away. You don't like the attention, even though you draw attention. It's weird. It says we have Pantera. That's about that might say Slayer. King's Dragon, Motorhead, Metallica. Those are some other bands on here. So those may be significant in your life, or a loved one that you may care for may have liked that music. But yeah, I'm just seeing that you are someone who finds home in music. So music's going to be very significant for you this December. Make sure you're listening to the lyrics clearly. Sometimes a particular lyric will stand out, maybe not the whole song. That particular lyric was a message. Make sure that you're open to these messages. I feel like you're an old soul with this vintage camera. Maybe you like taking pictures. It says memory. So there are certain memories that you need to let go of this December. It's not about erasing them, it's just about letting go of them and recognizing that those memories brought you great joy, and now there's new memories you're going to make that are going to bring you great joy. And there's messages and that want to come through with this blue bird. It's all about the throat chakra, so make sure you're balancing your throat chakra and you're practicing listening and you're practicing speaking up when needed, and making sure you're reserving your energy like birds do for the right time and place, and recognizing people do care. Okay, we got the perfume of no one cares, and it's letting you know people do care, but they're limited with how much they care. It's not that they don't care about you, it's just that they really care about themselves. People are self-interested. It's a natural human instinct, and it's just a part of our world. Okay, it doesn't have, it's like literally whatever paradigm you live in, 100, a century ago, 10 years ago, a decade ago, whatever. That's something that we can all have in common, is that people are self-interested. No matter what society we can wish we lived in, people have that natural instinct. So don't see it as something nihilistic or something depressing. Make sure you're opening your mind to, well, that means that I can walk down the street and I can be my crazy silly self, because you know what, at the end of the day, no one cares. No one's gonna go to sleep and not be able to sleep because some girl was walking down the street with her bright yellow boots. Whatever it is that makes you stand out, whether it's your piercings, your tattoos, your sense of style, your sense of non-conformity, continue to do that. No one cares. No one cares that you're doing that. No one will affect that about you. So make sure that you're continuing to do that, and you're continuing to have that open mind about people caring, because that message was very strong, and I feel like there's a lot of grace that wants to come your way. But sometimes you're not seeing it. You're feeling stuck. Literally, this cross was stuck in the G. So I do feel like the grace is coming your way, but you have to get out of feeling stuck. Find your heart center. Find your Godfidence is what I'm hearing. Your soul illuminates divine nature, and recognize that it is our divine nature and birthright to be godlike and to represent God's presence in grace and humility. Make sure that you're recognizing that you are the greatest asset to the universe when you practice godlike confidence. And that means humility, acceptance, love, peace. It means not getting angry at every little mistake or every little failure. It's about not complaining. So really make sure that you're practicing that, because it's going to bring you grace. It's going to bring you a lot of presents this Christmas. You're going to receive this Christmas with that. You're going to travel, okay? We have Paris coming through towards the end of December. There's going to be vacations you're taking, especially with this V. There's going to be vacations. There's going to be vaults, veils, vortex that you're going to really enter. Break the veil, get a volt of energy, and you're going to enter this vortex, this new vortex. And you're going to get out of whatever paradigm was holding you back, and you're going to continue to adapt like the lizard to your surroundings. You may like warmer weather, and know that seasons change, they come and go. It's the warmer weather, the temperature is going to come again. So make sure that you're adapting to where we are now, and you're allowing yourself to be like the starfish. You are with the starfish, I'm seeing is adapting, but I'm also seeing holding on. So make sure that whatever you're holding on to is to help you. Whatever, like if it's your, I'm hearing your health, that's important. But if you're holding on to expectations, then that's something you need to release. So it's finding the balance in this Two of Wands energy of your internal and external world, and finding the importance of each thing in it. And having that childlike nature and being playful. We have the little kitten on a bicycle letting you know to take time to exercise in nature, and take time to really get to know your vessel. Take time to get to know your body, and really spend time with your body is what I'm hearing this December, because it's really going to help you find alignment. It's going to really help you get into this Chariot and King of Wands energy, which is like this creator energy. And if you're ever feeling alone, remember your angel's here with you. You guys got the crystal of blue Angelite, and the last charm we're ending on is the angel with the biggest heart. So your angel has a very, very big heart. They're very, very compassionate because they recognize that you have a big heart, and people with big hearts sometimes give too much away. And your angels want you to know that this December, it's time for you to receive, because you've done so much giving. Continue to give, continue to be, but also remember, it's time for you to receive. It's time for you to see the world more clearly. It's time for you to see the world is on your side. And it's time for you to see the opportunities unfolding around you. Continue to find the balance, and continue to find the equilibrium around you. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon. You just can't see it yet. So have some humor. Allow yourself to blossom. There are things unfolding for you. The angel of love is here. There's no need to worry, pile number 4. So remember this 10 of Cups energy, those dreams that you have, those desires that you have, you are so deserving. There's going to be options and messages coming through this December. So stay open to receiving them. Wow, the King of Wands wanted to... Okay, so we're going to end on the King of Wands because my wand, literally, I'm like blanking on it because I said it multiple times. My wand landed on it. So it's recognizing that you are the magician, you are the manifester this December, and you are the creator. So remember to keep on smiling. Thank you for tuning in, pile number 4. Please like, comment, or subscribe if any of that resonated with you, and take care.